It is time now for Ryan's Roses. Let's get to it. So, Lindsay is a heavy sleeper. No secret there. We talked about it. Lindsay, good morning. Thanks for coming on.
Hey, good morning.
So, you woke up a couple times. Your husband wasn't there, but the car was there. All right? Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
So then what happened?
Okay, so I'm like a pretty heavy sleeper and, normally, I guess. But like one night I woke up and I noticed that my husband wasn't home, which is kind of weird because we actually went to bed together. The car was there. I checked, but he wasn't. So I texted him and he wrote back like an hour later. I couldn't sleep, went for a walk, be home in a bit. And I was like, okay, that seems really weird, especially after that long to text me back. Whatever. So then it happened another time, like a week later. And it's kind of just getting weirder and weirder. And I think he's going out and having an affair with a neighbor.
I mean, I just can't imagine is he walking to the neighbor's house? Is that what's happening? You think in the middle of the night?
I mean, I think so, because I was talking to a different neighbor about other stuff, and in passing, she mentioned that another one of our neighbors has a husband who works an overnight shift. And then it all just kind of started to click for me. Like, I think he goes over there in the middle of the night to have an affair, but I haven't been able to prove it. And either way, I mean, maybe they've stopped at this point, or they've figured out something else to do. I'm not sure, but I really need to get to the bottom of it.
I mean, it would be, if that's the case, then he's just literally leaving your side in the middle of the night. It's crazy in itself, but that's exponentially crazy. So let me take a break. Totally. We'll come back and we'll call him, okay?
Okay, thank you.
We are about to call Lindsay's husband, Michael. So she thinks he's waking up. She's deep asleep. He wakes up in the middle of the night and he's having an affair with the neighbor because the car is there, but he's not. And then he will respond to a text. It has responded to a text. And did you try and get him to explain where he was? Did you really press him?
I mean, I did ask him the first time, obviously, but I don't know. I just feel like something is going on and I don't want to push it too much because then I'm not going to be able to find out what actually is going on. So I just kind of let it be, but it keeps getting weirder.
Okay. We're going to call him now, offer him some roses. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him now. I'll be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see if we can find out, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Michael?
Yes, it is. Who's speaking?
Hi, Michael. My name is Fiona. I'm calling from Valley View Blooms. We're actually a flower delivery business servicing the Buena Park area. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So, we have a new promotion right now where local residents can send a dozen red roses to anybody that they'd like. They're absolutely free. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our arrangements. Is that something you'd be interested in? I don't need a credit card, cash, or anything like that. They are absolutely free.
Really?
Yeah, just the name of the person you want to send them to.
Well, this is a great offer, but actually, yeah, I can't send flowers. Sorry, yeah, no, I can't send flowers.
Are you sure there's no one in your life, a wife, a mom, sister?
It's
Anybody?
a little complicated to explain, but the person can't receive them.
Okay. We deliver all over. That's not the issue.
Yeah, I'd rather not go into it, but I appreciate the offer, but no, thank you.
Michael, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. We have your wife, Lindsay, on the line. So it's a little, we're curious. Why would you not send the flowers to your wife? Why is it so complicated?
Wait, did you say that this is Ryan Seacrest and that I'm on the air?
You are. Your wife, Lindsay, is listening now. So, Michael, what's so complicated about sending your wife flowers? Hello? Hello? Michael? Lindsay?
Michael?
He's not on my line. Did he drop?
Oh my God.
I lost him on the phones.
I think he might have known it was us, Lindsay.
But then,
Yeah.
why would he send them to his wife? If he knew it was us, he would have sent them to
Yeah, that's
his
true.
wife.
I agree.
I mean,
Maybe
he
he
went
just
into
didn't
this
wanna
whole
be
it's
involved.
complicated thing.
I guess.
Lindsay, I think what we've discovered is that I don't know if he's doing it in the middle of the night or if what he's doing, but clearly he wasn't sending them to you, and he established a complexity to getting flowers delivered to the person he wanted to send them to. So I think those are
Right.
some pretty important pieces for you.
Yeah, that's pretty upsetting. Oh, gosh.
Well,
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that.
I don't have him on the line. So good luck to you. I hope you can figure it all
Good
out
luck.
and find peace.
Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Figure this out.
Bye.
You know, I don't think he knew it was us, or he wouldn't have, or he would have, if he did, he would have been, yeah, I'd like to send it to my wife, Lindsay.
Right.
Yeah, I guess you're
Right?
right.
Last hour, and Lindsay and Michael, the couple, he did not send the flowers to his wife, Lindsay. He said it's complicated about the person who's going to receive them. So clearly there's something going on. But the scenario is that, like, she sleeps deep enough that he thinks he can get up in the middle of the night and go somewhere on foot and then sneak back in before she wakes up. I've never met anyone that could sleep like that.
I sleep pretty heavy.
Yeah,
But you wouldn't feel if Michael, but also you must flip, like you must feel him there and not there.
No.
Really? Wow.
Like
I'm jealous.
Me too. Yeah, I'm like, I think somebody could pour water on me and I'd probably
You can sleep that
face.
deeply that someone could, like, get out of bed, walk down the street for a couple hours and then come back and crawl back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
Not me. If there's
I hear my baby's crying. I do hear that, but I cannot. If
so you
he
hear
gets
the
up and
babies cry, but you don't hear him.
I don't hear him. I mean, I'm assuming that her husband's not making a lot of noise anyways. He's probably being quiet about
But
it.
if that's when he's doing it, that's a big risk. I mean, if there's a gnat in the other room, I can hear it. Do you ever wake up and, like, want to go get something to eat? Or, like, I know I have friends that when they're awake, they'll turn on the light and they'll read something, or they'll turn something on to fall back asleep. So I will not do that. I keep it dark and I keep it quiet so I can fall back asleep.
Yeah, no way. I've never been one to, like, get up and get a midnight snack or anything like
Does
that.
sound
I sometimes
cool, though,
can even-
doesn't it?
I sometimes even hold my pee. Like, if I feel like I have to go to the bathroom, I'm just like, I'll just keep sleeping.
You know, it's funny you say that. So I sometimes lay down to go to sleep, kind of thinking I need to go, but too lazy to go. And then I get myself together and I say, just do it now. You're going to regret it if you don't do it now. And every time I don't do it now, I regret it. And every time I do it, I needed to do it. But having a midnight snack, it just sounds so romantic and fun, doesn't it?
Right. Whipped cream. Who
I remember
knows?
I was on one vacation years ago, and just the fact that we didn't have to get up every day. I mean, this might have been 15, 16. No, because I was working here probably. So it was maybe 12 years ago. And, you know, it's such a blessing to sleep past, you know, to when the sun's rising.
Totally.
And I remember being so happy that I wanted to have a fourth meal. So we would have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then a meal again at like midnight. Because it was just so unstructured and fun. And there was a group of us that went on this vacation. I know.
Really letting the wheels come
Yeah.
up.
Oh, we were having baguettes and ham and cheese in the middle of the night. 102.7 Kiss FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Seacrest here. And Sissany and Tanya. This is one that our interest is piqued to get more detail.
We want to give him the benefit of the doubt. Like, maybe he is preparing something. Maybe they have an anniversary coming up. her birthday. Gotta ask her.
All right, let me get Lisa on the line. Monterey Park. So, Lisa, you walked in on your husband taking inappropriate pictures of himself, and he said, I'm taking these to send them to you, right?
Yes.
What was he doing? What did you walk in on?
Oh, no.
I want to know.
Yeah, so I got home and I didn't even realize he was home. Walk in the bathroom and he had on just socks, but that was it. And he was like definitely posing, and I'm trying not to get bleeped. He was aiming it, let's say, at his privates, like the camera.
What was the camera? Was it high or low? What's the best angle on that?
High, probably.
Not the point.
He had it low. I don't know. It was obvious it was aiming. I'll put it that way.
Does he have a history of sending you photos like this?
No, he never has.
So why do you think he's lying? Clearly he could have been doing this for you, but you don't believe that. Why?
We've been together 16 years total. In 16 years, he has never sent me any kind of, dirty pictures ever.
Is he on OnlyFans? Is that an OnlyFans thing?
I mean, could be an OnlyFans thing. But that would be crazy. He should tell you if he's on there.
I mean, I doubt he has I just feel like he's sending it to someone else. I don't know why else.
Do you have a birthday coming up, your anniversary, anything that he could be making you a book?
No, I mean, I can't think of any reason he would suddenly decide to send me a picture like that. We haven't talked about it lately. I never said oh, I wish you would send me pictures like that.
So
I have no idea.
You think he was sending Johnson photos to someone else?
I do, yeah.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. We are going to get into this, find out what your husband was doing.
What's Johnson?
Sissany?
It's your...
102.7 Kiss FM.
You didn't strike me as a namer.
Beg your pardon?
As a guy that names.
That's a universal name.
That's a universal name.
Oh.
Yeah, Johnson is a universal name.
I thought it was yours.
No. How do you think I knew the name then?
I don't know.
And Sisney's like, oh, yes. What was he doing? Taking pictures of that. And she's like, it's not a proper name. It's a universal name.
Oh.
I bet you Robbie knows that.
Yeah.
Anyway, reason we are saying that is because Lisa walked in on her husband taking photos of Peter.
Mm-hmm. Peter Piper.
Yeah, his own. Mm-hmm. And he's like, oh, baby, I was going to send these to you. And she's like, not buying it at all. It could all be okay. Also could be very, very not okay. So, Lisa, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to call him, and we're going to offer him some roses, and let's see if we can find out who's top of mind, what he's thinking about. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
Okay, here we go. Good luck. Sisney, you're up.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Josh.
Yeah, this is he.
Hi, my name is Natalia. I'm calling from Fresh Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Doing all right.
Great. We deliver all over LA, and we're offering local residents a promotion today of free roses. You don't need to send me any cash or credit card info or anything like that. You can pick from red, pink, or white roses. They are absolutely free. And we just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like our arrangements. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Thank you very much, but no, you have a great day.
Are you sure there's nobody in your life you'd want to send free roses to? We just need the name of the person. It'll take 2 seconds. We can be done in 2 seconds.
Okay, yeah. Actually, can you send them to the dental group?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure you don't want to, there's no one more important in your life?
No. The person I want to send to is over there.
Oh, okay. What's their name?
Yeah. Kelly.
Kelly. All right. And what do you like to put on the card?
Let's see. Okay. How about? All right. Let's have the card say all my. No.
All my love?
Just have it say. Let's just have it say love. Just love.
Love?
Josh.
Oh, that's so cute. I like that. Just short and sweet.
Yeah.
Josh?
Hello?
Josh, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I want you to know that. And we've got your wife, Lisa, on the line. Lisa is listening to this. So, Josh, what's going on with you and Kelly? Who is Kelly?
What? I'm sorry. That's none of your business.
Well,
I totally agree.
I knew it. This is just ridiculous. I knew those pictures weren't for me. I knew it.
Whoa. Let's hold on. Let's back up a minute here. Whoa.
You're sending flowers, love flowers to Kelly. What's going on?
Okay. Let's all take a step back here. Let's not do this on the radio. Okay.
did you meet this girl at the dentist?
It's not what you think.
Is she your hygienist?
She works at my dentist's office. She works at my dentist's office. And you know that I've had work done recently. They did a really great job. She did a really great job specifically.
No,
appreciation.
No, that's not it.
Flowers with
Josh,
love?
Josh, can I tell you something? Yeah. We have, your wife has told us, we have been informed that you were taking pictures of, Disney, you want to call it something?
Of your you know what.
Sure. And she walked in on that, and you said you were going to send those pictures of it to her.
But you didn't. You sent them to Kelly.
Then you send flowers to Kelly. So why were you taking pictures of your, Tanya, you want this one?
Johnson.
Josh?
No, I took those for her. I took those.
For her being Kelly?
For Lisa.
For Lisa.
No, for Lisa. I took those for my wife. I took them for my wife.
But you're sending flowers to another woman.
And you haven't sent those to your wife, and you've never done it before. Josh, it doesn't look great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to spice things up. We've been together a while. I want to try to actually spice things up.
Call the dental crew and talk to Kelly.
Yeah, this makes no sense. Why would I want pictures of your whatever? I just can't believe. I don't know. I just feel stupid.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Call Kelly.
So, Josh, I mean, look, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Lisa, we're going to let you go. You now have a name. I think you need to follow up on that. Okay?
That's actually what I'm going to do. We hang up. I'm calling the dental group. Try and talk to Kelly.
Thank you very much. Thank you for Lisa reaching out. Good luck to you, okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm so sorry. I mean, at least she knows there's a Kelly in his mind. All right, so let's go back to it. What is it, Disney?
Can you keep it down? Like when I'm making these calls, I literally all I hear is you're breathing like the masseuse.
Breathing?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on for a second. You can't hear that.
Yes, you can.
You totally could. At one point, I was gonna be like, shh.
No, my microphone's supposed to be off.
It's on.
You can hear that?
Yes.
It's definitely on.
What engineer is here, Mark?
It was like,
well, Tubbs.
I'm here.
Okay, Tubbs, where are you? So
I'm here.
So you could hear that? Could you hear me breathe?
I heard you breathe, yeah.
I thought you wired it somehow so that when the phones were up, we could talk, or not talk, but we could
relax.
We could breathe.
You have a button for that, bro. It's called cough.
It was like nostril breath.
Can you, let me just, sorry, I need to understand all the buttons. Can you hear me breathe now?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me press the cough button.
No,
can
silent
you hear me breathe now?
No. Silent.
So it's that button.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's got all kinds of different
Glad we
labels on these
figured
buttons.
that out 20 years in.
That button says eject. I didn't know it was cough. So we'll come back to what's going on there. She walked in on him, her husband, taking selfies of himself naked, propping himself up. Says he's going to send them to her, but he sent the roses to another woman named Kelly at the dentist's office. So we are led to believe that he also was taking those photos for her because that's who he was thinking about.
And he was going to write all my love. And then he said, oh, actually, just write love.
Yeah, it's not. So anyway, so Lisa is going to track down this Kelly and see what she can find out. Maddie in North Hollywood. So you're a dental hygienist. Tell us more.
Yeah, so I am a dental hygienist, and I got to tell you, guys get the wrong idea all the time. I mean, there's got to be something about like the intimacy of getting your teeth cleaned that they just they get their signals crossed somehow. Yeah,
They're lying down, their mouth is wide open. You have a bib on them and a sucky straw in their mouth, and they get the wrong idea.
Like all the time.
I mean, maybe for some guys, that's like the most action they've gotten in months. So it's like a woman close to their mouth.
Not getting paid attention to or something. I don't know.
What qualifies as action in that?
That's
a woman that close to your face.
That's
the physical body that close to you.
really gross.
They're really close. They're like right here, right? Because they got to look.
They're in your mouth.
And it's their job.
I get that.
Yeah. So if, in my opinion, I would say he's into her, and those pics were for her.
Right,
but
for Kelly.
I just don't know if she's into him.
So this guy is getting his teeth cleaned, and he leaps from there to sending pictures of his Johnny?
Well, I'm sure it's a build. You go every 6 months. So I'm sure it's, throughout the years.
Yeah, you kind of build a relationship with the person.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Maddie, I'm not the chat like that. All right. Well, Maddie, thank you very much for calling in North Hollywood. And I've been flossing sometimes twice a day because Tanya told me she does it twice a day.
Really?
That's right. Morning and night.
Good for you.
All right. Take care. Bye.
You too.
Because I don't want to have those horrible surgeries in the gum.
Oy, oy, oy.
Dad had one of those. It was painful.
I know.
102.7 Kiss FM. Right now, if you've been waiting, it's time for Ryan's Roses. Let me get Lisa on the phone. Thank you for writing into us. So we know that your husband FaceTimed you from work. It was on a work trip in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
And he appeared to have what you say is a hickey on his neck.
Yeah, 100%.
And when you asked him about it, you saw it, it was clear. When you asked your husband about what looked to be like a hickey, what did he tell you?
He said that he had an allergic reaction to the soap at the hotel.
And was it local? Like a really small area, or was it all over his neck?
It was like pretty local, but it was very defined. Like I could see it on the camera.
So there's a real contrast to his skin and this mark.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you also tell me in your email that you've always been able to tell when your husband is lying, and you saw what you thought was a lie.
100%. Yeah, he has no ability to lie whatsoever.
Yeah,
and
I
can tell. Yeah, and we've been together for 10 years. Like I know everything about him. Every breath that he takes. Like I can tell what is behind it all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Lisa, hang on for 1 second. She saw her husband on FaceTime with a hickey on his neck. She asked him about it. He says it's a rash from the soap, but she knows he's lying. So what is going on in Chicago on this work trip? Let's get into it. Ryan's Roses. Lisa on the line saw her husband FaceTime her with a hickey on his neck while on a work trip in Chicago. How many days was he gone in Chicago for this work trip?
Altogether, it was like 3 days, like Monday through Wednesday, I think.
Have you caught him in lies? You say you can tell when he's lying. Have you caught him in lies before?
Yeah, I've caught him stupid things like, leaving the fence open and the dog got out. He lied about that. He lied about the number of people that he's been with. He lied about some flirty emails between him and a coworker years ago, before we even got married. And I knew he was lying in every situation, but especially the email part of it was definitely an issue for our relationship, but we worked it out, and 10 years later, here we are again.
Okay, so I need you to be very quiet and say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, so stay quiet. We're going to see if we can find out here. And we'll let him know he's on the air, and then we'll bring you in. And good luck, Lisa. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Damien?
Yes, this is. How can I help you?
Hi, Damien. My name is Kaylee. I'm calling from South Bay Blooms. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're actually doing a promotion where we offer local residents free roses. And today you've been selected to send a dozen free roses to anybody that you'd like. They are free. I don't need anything from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can do a note. I'm just trying to promote my business and my delivery business specifically. And hopefully if you like our arrangements, you would come back as a customer.
Okay. You guys are just calling people and just offering them free flowers?
No, just one person. We do this once a month, just one person.
Wow.
You've been selected today.
How long have you guys been open?
We're pretty recent, just a couple months.
Okay. Awesome. So, what kind of flowers are they?
It's roses. I usually do red, but I do have pink or white to choose from today.
Okay. Yeah. Red sounds perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that.
And who would you like to send them
Yeah. Send them to Riley.
to? Okay.
Riley.
Riley. And what would you like to put on the note?
How about you look stunning today?
You look stunning today. Okay.
Damien, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have Lisa, your wife, on the line, and I think she'd like to know who Riley is. Can you tell us?
Whoa! What's going on? What's happening?
So
I'm sorry. You said I'm on the radio?
Yeah, your voice is being heard by others. Riley, you look stunning today. Who is Riley, Damien?
Look, I don't know what you think you're doing, but it's really not what it looks like.
All right, so let me tell you something. Damien, you don't have to hear from me. Lisa, tell Damien why we're here.
I'm so sorry. Damien, I saw the hickey on your neck. And
we already discussed all that. It wasn't a hickey. I told you that.
no, but you're lying. You're lying like you always lie.
Look, I told you. You know that I have to use special soaps because my skin is sensitive, and so when I was using the hotel soap in Chicago,
forget about that. Why are you sending the woman named Riley? You look stunning roses, Damien. Is this all tied together? I mean, what's going on?
Mm-hmm.
She's just a coworker of mine, and she's going through a hard time, and so I just wanted to do something nice.
You do not say, Riley, you look stunning today to a coworker going through a hard time. Damien, we're not that naive, bro.
Look, Lisa, we can talk about this when we get home, okay? It's just a big misunderstanding, and we can just talk about it when we get home over dinner, okay?
No.
We can just talk about this later.
No. I'm going to go to my mom's. I'm taking the kids. I want you to get and get out of the house as soon as you're home.
You don't have to do that, babe. I swear. Just let me come home and explain everything, okay? Let's just talk about it, just you and me.
No, I'm done.
Baby, you don't have to do this. Okay, look. Riley isn't anything. You're my wife. I mean, like we made a commitment to each other. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not
then why are you
cheating on
sending her roses and say you look stunning today?
You're cheating on your wife.
I
and you had a
really
hickey
don't
on your
want to
neck.
talk about this on the radio.
I don't
anymore,
either,
okay?
Damien. The last thing I want to do is this now, but here we are.
I'm sorry. I want to just talk to my wife. It's me and her. This has nothing to do with you guys. This has everything to do with just me and her.
Who is this woman, coworker Riley, that you gave the compliment to? Was she in Chicago with you? Was she also in Chicago with you on the trip?
That is a coworker of mine, and that has nothing to do with your radio station.
And so what was on your neck in the FaceTime call from Chicago?
That was a rash from using the wrong kind of soap.
Okay. In one little section of your neck.
He's never had a rash. In 10 years we've been together. I don't know who Riley is. I've never heard of this coworker before. You're so foolish.
Look, do you want to go through my text? Do you want to go through my...
Doesn't matter because you already deleted them.
Do you want access to my phone all the time? We can talk about doing that. Like I'm willing to do anything with you to prove to you that I'm not cheating on you.
No.
I mean, we're going to go in circles here with Damien. And Lisa, I think your instinct and the information you hear is leading you down the right path. So good luck to you. I'm going to let you both go. But Lisa, good luck. And I'm sorry to hear this, but I'm glad we could at least get to the bottom of it.
Thanks, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so upset.
Look,
I'm so sorry.
Lisa, we'll talk about this later, okay? I'm coming home now.
I don't think she's going to be there. I mean, the guy just sent those flowers. You look stunning today. How do you justify that? Helping out a coworker? That doesn't
you
make
would say
any
like
sense.
chin up or something.
Right.
And they're roses too.
If you send me something that said you look stunning today, I'd be like, inappropriate.
Right, that's my point. That's why I was trying to get into Damien to find out what's going on. But I think it's the same woman from Chicago. All right, I just want to go back to Ryan's roses. Even if you missed it, this is really clear to me. Lisa wrote in and said that she FaceTimed her husband while he was out of town on a work trip, and he had a hickey. So did he not know he had the hickey, and he forgot to cover it up, or he thought it was covered up, or he thought she couldn't see it? So that happens.
Gosh.
Then we get this guy, her husband Damien, on the line. And he sends roses to a coworker, Riley. You look stunning today. So I don't know if the two things are related or unrelated, but they sound like double violations. Mm-hmm. Perhaps they're related. But what in the world could justify a married man to say to a coworker, "Hey, you look stunning today"? That's not. And he was right. He was right down the Riley path. Didn't even think about his wife, really.
No, he didn't.
And she said she could tell when he was lying. And he certainly sounded like he was lying.
And it was red roses. I gave him the option to do white or a different color.
Mm-hmm. So, Denise, I do too. I feel bad for Lisa as well.
Yeah, I mean, I feel terrible for her, but I do think that this is like a learning experience, right? Like, I mean, if someone lies to you, and they continue to lie to you, even if it's like little things like the emails and the dog and things like that, like that's a pattern, and it just shows that they're going to keep lying to you in the future. And I feel terrible for her, but like
so are you saying when she found him lying about other things earlier on in the relationship, she should have paid more attention to that before it got to be this lie?
I mean, maybe, yeah.
I do. I really do. And like, I don't want to put the blame on her because, it's not her fault that he did these things to her. But like, I think we can just be more perceptive, and we can prevent these things from getting to this point.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's hard in a relationship. You don't want to admit to hearing about or seeing the red flags because it's
time.
But it's also like defeat on yourself because you picked the person, you believed in the person, and they're letting you down.
Yeah,
and it's hard to admit that sometimes until this happens, and this is the big one.
Yeah, that's true. But like, I mean, if they let you down and they keep letting you down, like, would it be worse to admit like this person let me down and I made a bad decision, or like continue to get let down by that person?
It's a very astute and wise statement. It's hard to do sometimes, but I think you're right. Denise, Huntington Park, thanks for calling. It's time for Ryan's Roses. If you think someone is cheating on you or something is just not right in your relationship, take it to them, talk to them about it. And if you can't seem to get the peace of mind that you're looking for, this is an option. It is a last resort, but it is an option. Mm-hmm. You send us a story via email, and we'll see if we can't get some of the details for you. And that's where we start with Liz from Montebello.
Okay.
Liz says, my husband and I always make plans on Valentine's Day. It's special because that is our anniversary. But this week, he's not into the idea of making any plans. He told me he may have to work. What does that even mean? To be honest, I've been having these weird thoughts in my head that he's been talking to this married woman that goes to the same gym he does. I don't have any proof other than the fact that he's acting really weird. Now,
a married woman at the gym, why worry? She's married. He's married.
I don't know much.
Right.
But I know this.
Oh.
You do not defer on an anniversary or a Valentine's Day, and certainly without wanting to be chopped off.
Yeah, this
combo.
This is a double whammy. That's why I think it's so risky to do. He probably isn't doing it. It's too risky.
It's so high risk.
Yeah.
It's so on the radar that I think that I agree with you. Mm-hmm. He has to be the dumbest person in the world to think he can push off the double. Hello, Liz, are you there?
Yes.
Hi, thanks for coming on. So Ellen and I think that this is way too high risk for him to actually be seeing somebody else on a double, on a Valentine's Day and anniversary, unless he resents something so much in the relationship that he actually wants to be caught.
Well,
I mean, I know it sounds really crazy, but I just have this terrible feeling, and I have to know for sure, you know.
You have
Maybe
other hints that he's stepping out?
Well, a couple things, actually. We sort of celebrate Valentine's Day more than our own anniversary because we met on Valentine's Day. And so that day is really special for us. And, you know, this year he says that he may have to work. And, you know, that's completely abnormal. You know, he works in construction, but he's his own boss. And it's very rare that he would have to work on the weekends or on a special occasion. He makes his own hours. So that there tells me a lot, you know, and he's just so cavalier, just casual about it. Oh, I may have to work.
How long have you been married?
We've been married 8 years.
How many kids?
We have 2 little girls.
And you normally
one is 6 and 7. Yeah.
And you normally have a celebration on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's sort of, you know, it sort of reminds us of when we met.
Why do you think that there's a woman at the gym that he's seeing?
Well, the couple times that I've been, just in the past few months, I've noticed this woman who started to come in. It's a pretty small gym, so we pretty much know everybody. And I noticed this woman coming in, and, you know, she's beautiful, and suddenly he stands up straighter. You know, suddenly he has a lot more energy doing his workout. You know, suddenly he becomes, you know, he gets all puffed up in the chest, and it's like, why are you doing that?
And you've asked him, like, what's up with this appearance you're putting on?
I mean, I haven't asked him because I just noticed it. And the one thing that just sent me over the edge was I was there a couple of weeks ago, and, you know, I'm standing in line at the juice bar, and this woman is behind me, and, you know, I smile at her, and she just comments to me, you know, uninvited, oh, you know, I wish that my husband was like yours and would come to the gym with me.
Right. Well, that's a compliment.
All right, let's make this call. All right, we're going to make this call to your husband. And I said to Ellen a second ago, there's 2 things happen. One of 2 things I think are happening here. Number one, he's got so much resentment, or there's so much of a problem in this marriage that he wants to get caught, because you do not blow off either a Valentine's Day or an anniversary, or certainly the combo.
Yeah, right.
Number 2, is he just that naive to think that he can get away with it?
Well, and number 3, what's so important on Valentine's Day that he may have to work when he's the boss?
Right. Making his own schedule became a key point here. We're going to bring in Patty. Liz, I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We are going to call him. Patty's going to offer him some roses. We're going to find out who he wants to send them to and what he wants to put on the card. Do you have any idea what the woman's name is at the gym?
You know what? I don't know what her name is. I get so stressed out and frustrated if I don't know.
Okay, Liz, that's all right. All right, here we go. Good luck, sweetheart.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to John?
Yeah, this is John.
Hi, John. Good morning. My name's Patty, and I'm calling from Love Petals. And what I'm doing right now is I'm offering 5 people today the chance to get a free bouquet, free roses, and they can send them to whoever they want. You can send them to whoever you want at no charge, a free delivery as well. I'm just promoting my delivery service for this week, and I want to make sure that you get your flowers on time.
There's no catch?
There's no catch. I'm not going to ask for your credit card number or your billing address or anything of that stuff. Just, I'm only going to ask you for the name of the person you want to send them to and the address and the note.
Oh, okay. The only thing is, I'm surprising my wife with the trip. So, can you send them before 9 a.m. on Saturday?
On Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, I can pay extra. I'm taking her away for a little romantic weekend. So we have to leave by like 9:30. So if you could get them there before then, that would.
Well, you know what? Let me call you back and make sure that I can. Can I call you back?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
I'll call you back for sure. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, who feels worse? You, me, or Liz?
Well, what did I say all along? There's no way, because...
What are you talking about?
I said he would never
Hold on for a second. Re-rack the tape. That's not what you said.
I said Valentine's
You
Day
said far
and
harsher things.
anniversary. There's no way that he would do that unless he was wanting to get caught.
So you thought either he wanted to get caught, so he was cheating, or he wasn't cheating. I mean, come on now, Liz. So we've ruined your surprise. We've
my
called your
God.
husband. He's now not cheating, and we all are bad people.
I hope that he doesn't hear about this.
Liz, act surprised. That's all we're going to say is act surprised. Okay?
Oh my God, I can't believe it. I feel, oh my God.
You know, maybe you'll learn a lesson from this to trust him and love him back and don't doubt.
Can I say something here?
Yeah.
Let me just say.
What?
If we're on this runway leading up to Valentine's Day, if we're acting a little funny and we're doing things that are a little weird, give us the benefit of the doubt,
right.
because we might be up to something such as John that is a romantic surprise. And just when you think we can't do it, we might surprise you.
Oh.
So if anything seems weird or strange this week, we shouldn't even have done Orion's Roses. This is the fault of someone else. The fact that they said that we should do this.
You're the one who said, let's make the call.
I think Patty said to me, I can't go into the weekend without making a call from the flower shop.
Right. Okay.
All right, Liz,
I'm gonna
good luck.
pretend to be very surprised. Thank you.
Happy Valentine's Day and anniversary.
Have fun.
Goodbye. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
It didn't dawn on me till this. We're going to act strange this week. We're doing stuff. Give us the benefit of the doubt.